Bitcoin came out in 2009, right? The whole point was like financial freedom. No banks, no government watching what you're doing. And for people in countries where, inflation is just destroying everything, or where there's these crazy strict rules about moving money around, crypto is basically a lifeline. But here's the thing though, there was research that came out in 2024 and it showed that like 86% of crypto users have at least one transaction that can be traced back to their actual identity, which is insane, right? Like you probably think you're being all private and stuff, but someone with the right tools can literally just connect it all back to you. And with how the market's been lately, heading into what people are calling this extended downturn through the start of 2026, everyone's getting way more careful about where their funds are sitting and who can actually see them. It's not even paranoia at this point, it's just being smart.
So today I want to show you what I actually do about this. Make sure you stick around because I'm going to walk through the platform I've been using for like 2 years now, and I'll show you the whole process. The main issue is people still think crypto is like untraceable digital cash or whatever. That whole narrative got pushed super hard early on. All those stories about anonymous transactions and darknet markets and everything made it seem like it was completely bulletproof, but the reality is pretty different. Every single transaction gets recorded permanently on a public blockchain that anyone can look at. And by 2025, these blockchain forensics companies have gotten really, really good at what they do. They work with financial regulators, law enforcement, governments, the whole network. So that whole myth about crypto being completely anonymous, dead. Been dead for years. But there are still ways to protect your privacy if you know what to use. That's where these mixing services come in. So after I spent a bunch of time figuring out how these actually work, the platform that kept coming up as reliable was Phantom. I've been using it myself for over 2 years at this point. The platform's proven itself with reliability, privacy, security. It's got this unique mixing technology, the interface is pretty straightforward, and it's been around for a while now.
All right, let me show you how this works step by step. So first thing, when I land on the site here, I pick which token I want. Phantom works with the 4 big ones: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and USD coin. I'm gonna go with USDT for this. Okay, so now it's asking me to connect my wallet. I usually just use Trust Wallet because it's easiest. Let me click that and then confirm the connection. Give it a second. Okay, there we go. Next step is, so I need to put in how many tokens I want to process. Let's do 420 USDT, just as an example. And then I need to put in the receiving wallet address. So I'm gonna hop over to my wallet real quick, copy my receiving address, and just paste it right here. Now this part's important, the mixing rounds. This basically decides how many stages my tokens go through. The platform usually suggests like 2 rounds minimum, but I personally do 3 or 4 because I like that extra security layer,
And then there's this delivery delay option. This is another privacy thing. It controls how long before the tokens actually hit my wallet. This is really up to you and what you're comfortable with. For this demo, I'm gonna leave it off. Let me check the fees real quick. Okay, so the platform's taking this much, and I'll get this much USDT at the end. Looks good to me. So I'm gonna click Start Mixing. All right, now I'm just double checking everything one more time, making sure all the details look right. Yep, everything's correct. Gonna click Confirm, and okay. So now the mixing process is running. All I gotta do is wait for the tokens to show up. Usually takes anywhere from a few minutes to maybe a few hours if you've got that delivery delay turned on. For the video, I'll speed this part up.
Okay, and there we go. Transaction complete. My funds went through the anonymization process and they're in my wallet now. As you can see, the whole thing was pretty smooth, nothing complicated. This is literally how I've been doing it for 2 years. Tokens always show up, platforms never let me down. Hope this cleared things up about why privacy matters so much in crypto right now. Now, before we finish up, I want to mention something really important, that privacy tools like this are only going to become more important. As regulations get tighter and surveillance tech improves, the people who know how to move their assets privately are going to have a massive advantage. We're already seeing it happen. So yeah, Phantom's been solid for me. 2 years, consistent results, never had funds go missing or get stuck. That kind of reliability it's hard to find. The link to the platform will be pinned in the description and also in the comments, so you can check it out yourself. If this was useful, drop a like. It really does help push this to people who need to see it. And if you've got questions or you've used other services and want to compare, throw a comment below. I read through them when I get time. Thanks for watching all the way through. Stay sharp and protect your assets. Peace.